unto their sons.
You shall not take your daughters to their son. Who's talking about the other nations?
That's talking about marriage, which we ain't with. We ain't marrying these other women of other nations. But it doesn't say nothing about having them as a concubine or just popping them, man. There's no law on that.
Nor take their daughters unto your sons.
You should not take their daughters to our son, the other nations.
Or for yourself.
Or for yourself. You should not marry them yourself also, the other nations.
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
By what thing? By marrying the other nation, brother. No. Am I the only one who hearing right?
Come up to 23.
Read that again. No, read that again. Did not Solomon what?
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
What thing did Solomon did that he sinned by?
By following the other gods of the other nation of these women. That's what he did.
Verse 23.
That's what he did.
Yeah, but they're right. The first sin, well, really, the sin before that was multiplying wives. The second sin was marrying women of another. When the Lord, the Most High gave the law to Moses concerning multiple wives, that's talking about any wives, whether they're Hebrew or not, because you occupied in these women, man. What does it say in Proverbs? What is that? Proverbs 31. Give not thy strength unto the women. To women. That we don't got to read that, but you can go to it and read it yourself. But anyway, the first sin was multiplying wives, be it Hebrew wives or heathens. All right. Number two, marrying heathens. Okay, so he did commit that sin, which I agree with them. All right. Number three, he built idols to their gods, and that was the sin of idol worship, because he started worshiping them idols. That's why he went off, man. Okay, so we agree with that, but there's no law stating that you can deal with a woman of another nation. Now, in the case of the Canaanites, Deuteronomy 7, it said don't deal with them, period. But it did say marry, but I wouldn't deal with them. But you can deal with women of the other nations. All right, go ahead.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod.
The word marry, that's why I keep stopping it. The word marry, you're not supposed to marry them. You're not supposed to marry them. Can you have concubines? Women that you just have, that you deal with? Yes, you can. Let's go back.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod.
Nehemiah said in those days he saw Israelite men who was married women from the other nations. He's saying Solomon sinned because he did the same thing. So he's telling the children of Israel, we should not do this. We should not do what Solomon did.
Okay.
Solomon sinned, listen good. Okay. Solomon's sin was because he married women from the other nation, brother.
The word is married. Key word is married. Just like when you go back to Deuteronomy 22, verses 25, then you jump down to 28. The difference between verse 25 and verse 28 is one woman is engaged and the other woman is not engaged. That's the difference. Okay? So you can't apply the 25th verse of Deuteronomy 22, 25 to Deuteronomy 22, 28. There's two different laws. Okay, one situation you got killed for it. The other situation you had to give the father 50 shekels of silver. That was a dowry and you couldn't put the woman away. All right, so stop playing games. But like I said, we'll agree on you. You want to take the video? We agree that you're not supposed to marry. We agree on that. But did that happen in Israel? Yes, it did happen in Israel. Did the Most High still bless that union of certain great men of Israel with other nations? Yes, there was. I just gave you the example. I don't got to read again. Moses and Zipporah, Samson and Delilah. Okay.
He worshipped their God. He was because he married women from that nation.
Right, now
God is against that.
Now Moses.
God is against that.
Now Moses, he also had a wife from other nations.
How you jumping from Solomon to Moses?
Because they Israelites.
You all over the place. You all over the place.
Precept upon precept, line upon line. Here, and you see that big bubblehead nigga looking back and smiling. That dude right there, like it's a joke, man. They don't know what's going on, man. They don't know what's going on. That's why none of them clowns that you see right now, when you ask them about the chip, they'll say it's talking about nations. But when you jump down to the 17th verse, it doesn't say nation. It says men.
That's right.
Man, any man. So you guys are going off. But I give you credit on that when you write you ain't supposed to be marrying the other nations. But did great men of Israel marry other nations? Yes, they did. Did the Most High jack them up for it? No, they did not. Because why did the Most High jack up Samson? Because he fell in love with that woman and gave away his secret, that was the vow of the Nazarene, and his hair was cut off. The power wasn't in his hair. The power was in the vow with the Most High. Mm-hmm. And that's why the Most High jacked him up. But then the Most High came back and forgave him. Okay?
Okay.
So get it right.
Get it right.
Basically what you're saying is the Bible contradicts itself. You saying you and wicked ass nigga Taha is saying the Bible contradicts itself.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yes, that's what God teach you.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Verse 27, shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil?
Great evil. What was the evil? Married woman from that nation.
To transgress against our God in marrying strange wives.
Read that again for him. Maybe you hard of hearing. No, I hear. Read that again for him.
Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil? To transgress against our God.
To sin against God.
In marrying strange wives.
Who's that strange wife? The white woman.
Key word. There you go. The white woman. The white woman. The white woman. The white woman. The key word is marrying, all right? We got that. We got that.
The Chinese woman, the Arab woman, they are the strange woman. You're supposed to marry the Israelite woman. You're right. No, I'm not.
But the brother just said you're right. Paul said, why not take low? The brother said you're right. Then he gets mad at him for saying you're right. That's right. I'm not right. The Bible right. He got mad with the man. And the scripture said, agree with that adversary quickly, man. He agreed with you. You got mad at the dude. What's wrong with you, Tackleberry? Tackleberry?
The Bible is right. You read it. So their sin was Taha, Nego Taha is teaching. You can sleep with the white woman.
Okay.
That's wicked as hell.
Okay.
They're teaching you can rape women. That's wicked as hell.
No, we proved it. Deuteronomy, we proved it, man. Okay? And when it says humbled, when you go back to the 28th verse, the 29th verse, for he has humbled her, the word humbled from the Hebrew word, if you knew the Hebrew, you would understand. The Hebrew word for humbled is ainah, which means to basically force, take hold of, arrest, pretty much the same thing. Okay, afflict, yep.
Now let's read the Benjamite. Let's deal with the rape.
Brother, why don't they teach about why you preaching, by the way?
What the hell is that? Well, the brother is supposed to be wearing fringes. You're right. But why do you guys lie? Why do you guys get lined up? Now, he's going to tell them about himself, and then they're going to bring up a picture of Rakar. Now, I don't know if Rakar's lined up. I never looked at his face that close, but if he's lined up, he's going off. Now, if he cuts his hair short, there's no law against that. Mm-hmm. If you have a particular job that you got to cut your hair short, your beard is short, you can do that on a technical tip. You can do that. But if you line up, if you actually take a razor and you